What's up, YouTube? It's Ask the Young One with CreateHigherVibrations.com. Today I just have a quick video. I had someone contact me earlier after they went to their therapy session. This was with a trained therapist. This is with a therapist that focuses on trauma. And after the session, the therapist had advised them, and let me give a little back history too. This is a person that has been through narcissistic abuse and is on their way and working towards their recovery. What I'm finding out from this person is they're getting more out of recovery through bits and pieces of what they're learning on their own and implementing some of the things that we've kind of went back and forth on, just in conversation of things that they can do on their own and some of the things that have helped them. But again, going back, I wanted to share this real quick. This won't be a long video. But this person went through their therapy session, and I believe they've been going to therapy for about 2 months now. And the therapist came out today and advised and told them and was trying to relay to them that their expectations may be too high, and that they may need to back down their expectations for their self, for their visions, and for how they see the outcome of their own recovery coming, and that they need to be more rational with their thoughts. And to me, it kind of blew me away with this, because when a therapist or a coach or someone is telling you this, the first thing you got to do is let it land in your heart. You have to let that land here and follow how do those words make me feel? How does this make me feel? Has this person got my best interest at hand, or are they telling me to live their life? Are they telling me what's best for me through their eyes? And this is one of the most important things that through recovery that we need and have to realize is things are going to be different. They're not going to ever be the same. And as we recover, we start to realize and wake up to the fact that we matter. Our dreams matter. Our visions matter. Our recovery matters. And it's not up to the coach that we hire or the therapist as to the direction and the life that we should live. That would mean that we would truly be living through the eyes of the therapist and doing and following exactly what this therapist tells us we should do in our lives. And therefore, if my expectations are not rational or too high, how does that land in my heart? How would that set me back? So I wanted to make a video and talk just real quickly about that. And some people, when you're going through these things and you're dealing with coaches or you're dealing with a therapist, if they don't have your best interest at hand and they're really still stuck in their own egoic mind, and they're not able to see you, and they're not able to empathize with you, and they're not able to have compassion for you, then they're going to lead you in a direction that will make their job easier in your recovery. Overall, you will still have to put in this other work. And it's just really sad to me when I hear things like this. And it's one of the reasons why I completely went away from, in my own college degree education, I completely went away from the fact of wanting to be a therapist. Because I cannot think in the logical mind of the world of psychology. We have to realize that, I believe someone had just did a video that I watched a while back, and they talked about mental health, and they talked about therapists, and they talked about these other people. And if you got a therapist that hasn't even faced their own shadow, they're really, what is the meaning behind what they're doing? And the same thing for coaches. If you got a coach that is not focused and focused on you becoming your best version and recovering out of this trauma-based, this traumatizing experience, these childhood experiences, if you don't have a coach that has your best interest at heart in taking you to the next level beyond that experience, so that it becomes just that, an experience that helped propel you into a better future, into a better direction of finding your own purpose in this world and finding your own meaning in this world, so that you can then start to traject your own life into and as that, then there's a problem. And I wanted to just touch on this real quick, because there's nothing that drives me more crazy than another person trying to psychologically manipulate someone into a different direction than the person in their heart wants to go. And we have to stay focused in our own hearts. We have to follow our hearts. We have to focus on what lands here with us. And so I think, I thought I would express my thoughts on that. It did come in kind of as a question, but more as a, more of a conversation, because the person didn't really feel very comfortable afterwards, because their vision of their recovery and their vision of where they want to go now in life is completely different. And it's almost like now this therapist, they feel like is setting them back, and that shouldn't be happening, especially after 2 months of therapy. After 2 months of therapy, we should be doing a lot better and a lot more in direction. So I wanted to share that today and put it out there. And if it lands for some people, comment below if you've got experiences. And I'm going to throw it out there too. I mean, if you got a situation with a coach or a therapist and it's not landing for you, if it's focused more on other things rather than where you can go, then by all means, please contact me. Send me an email. I have no problem opening schedules up to work with people. So I hope this lands. I just wanted to share that in case other people have experienced this. It really takes a lot to work with someone when we're trying to move forward out of these things. And when we're working with people, we really need to be understood. And if we're not understood, then we're going to run into brick walls with these people, because they're not going to be able to see us. So with that said, I'll jump off here for now, and I hope everybody has a great Friday night, Saturday morning, whatever it is that you watch this. So with that, I will go. Namaste.